Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. They'll be able to dig through this pretty quick. Now, I know that I've got all of that going on, but I figure it's probably a good idea now that we go and check our ventilation overlay, because there's a lot of stuff going on outside of the base, which potentially is going to be using up some of our supply of various different bits, like power, like oxygen. We've got plenty of oxygen going up to the suits up here. That's not any kind of a problem. We've got little bits coming in here, but not quite as much hydrogen as we once had. We've still got enough coming in here. So we could potentially use a bit more of this coming in, which is using up water. Let's go to the plumbing overlay, and we'll have a look at the water coming in through this system down here. And quite frankly, we're not using up very much of it. Right, it goes slowly in through, which means that we have got room to make some more of these. And I think that we deserve a few more of those. I mean, at the moment, we're like the pressure in here is kind of up, but we seem to be taking care of that a lot better now. Ventilation in here. I don't know if there's a way to find the overall pressure. I know you can mouse over and you can see, like, the numbers on it. But what's overpressure? It's max gas pressure. It is reaching gas there, max gas pressure. High ambient gas pressure is preventing this building from emitting gas. It's not actually telling me what it is. 1,300, yeah, okay, so I'm not getting a strong indication of what the maximum gas pressure is in here, but we know that we're kind of up against it a little bit. Now, that in there, current load, that's fine. Your current load on there, well, that's different because it's coming in from those. Let's go to oxygen. A rusty oxidizer converts rusted oxygen to chlorine. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Uses water to filter carbon dioxide out of the air. Have I got polluted oxygen here. I got oxygen here. A little bit of carbon dioxide in a carbon dioxide sink down here, but quite frankly, that's not doing a lot. What are you doing? Why aren't you running? Why did I... You should be running. Okay. You're not running, but you should be. Max gas pressure, wire, potential load 960, current load 60. So, I mean, it's got a slightly high potential load on there. You're potentially, like, the wrong one, but, I mean, that's easy enough to change over, even if I can't, like, go and use everything that I want to use on it. If I change that to conductive wire there, I got 38,000 copper on you. All I got to do is just change this wire over like that with the copper wire and run that one over to the supercomputer and into there. Get rid of that bit of wire up to there like that. That's all gone. Then go back to power down here, conductive wire. That one, I've done those two over there. That one I've done already. Down to you. And into those over there. And then join that one in there. The only other thing that I want to do is I want to take that wire bridge and I want to deconstruct it, because then I can go into here and I can take a conductive wire bridge like that. I'll make you out of copper as well. And drop that one in there like that. That's changed all of the wires over, plus added in the extra wires that we're going to want, and put that one onto the gas filter at the same time. That's looking a lot more promising. There. So if we're just going to get them to build that, I've got that gas filter in place, and that's doing. And then I want to go up here. Now, I've got all these memorials here. I kind of want to shift them a little bit. I suppose I could move the electrolyzers. If I was to stick the electrolyzers over this side. Not move them, like put the new ones in over here a bit. That might be better. Actually, I'm not sure about that. We better have them up here. Our oxygen overlay. This is where the hydrogen's coming up. So maybe pop them in here somewhere. I can see loads of oxygen in here. There's loads of oxygen coming around. Hydrogen is obviously being pumped upwards through here. The reason that I want to put them in here is for the oxygen. That's why we need them. It's for the oxygen effect. So maybe I should just drop them underneath here. I know I got all the memorials in here, but I'm thinking that these ought to be emptied out. Now, that one, if I do remove a memorial, unfortunately, those memorials can't ever be put back. If we look at the decor value... Oh, made a mess. Someone's gotten stuck. What are you doing there? Seriously? You great lemon. He's just idle. He's sat out here doing absolutely nothing. Saw back, hungry... Go home, idiot. Why can't you just go back home? Why have I got an extra suit here? How have you even gotten out to this point? Have we ended up with you... Oh, wait a minute. Right, let's have a look. No. He's not gotten over... He hasn't gotten through that side. I wonder if maybe he'd gotten through that side. So how have I wound up with one extra suit in here? There doesn't seem to be a way for them to get through. Can't get into this bit. That door's locked, so you can't come in through there. Up through this way, up there... There's no way for you to get down through here, not at the moment. I mean, there could potentially be in the future, but there isn't right now. I have absolutely no idea. Right, well, I'll let him carry on, but he's... You shouldn't just be wandering about up here, you know. Move to... Unreachable. How is that unreachable? It's because he can't come out here. He can't get past that bit. Right. That's interesting. I don't know why he can't get out at all, but... Right, I've put him down here, so now what I want to do is... Unequip suit. Like that. So he's gone out, he's unequipped his suit, that's fine, I'm quite happy with that, and I'm going to clean that bit up right there. I've got an Atmo suit there. Now, I don't need an Atmo suit in that side. I don't need one here, I think I've got one person out. Oh, maybe we haven't got one person out. Let's have a look. Right, there's no one over here. There's a very good chance we got someone out. No, we haven't. That appears to be where we've got our missing suit. Quite how they managed to get from all the way there over to... From over this side, I don't really know. But I'm going to take that Atmo suit right there, and I'm going to sweep that one. And then I'm going to go over here to that bit, and I'm going to say... Deliver suit. So that's awaiting a delivery. So someone's going to go out and they're going to get the suit that he was stuck outside wearing. And they're going to bring that one back. And carry it right way across the base. And they're going to drop it right in there. Perfect. Now, I've no idea why that was able to even occur. Because I've been quite careful to keep all of these areas separate. So they shouldn't have been able to get through there. Possibly it happened up here when this was coming through. But I don't really know, to be honest. Not that it really matters all that much, does it? Right. We're still digging the ladder in through here. We're still digging stuff in through there. I've got ladders here that are digging up, and I've got ladders here that are digging down. I got a load of water that just came out through there. Cleared this bit out over this side. That's good. That's brilliant. That's wonderful. That's what we want. Over here now, I'm going to... The way I'm going to do this, I think, is we're going to... Oh, I've got... Wait, let's go to plumbing. What have I got? I got the liquid pipe germ sensor. I've got the gas pipe germ sensor in there. Automation, I've got a germ sensor in there. And that's fine. Research is complete, and I will put in a new bit of research running. We've just about done everything. I'm going to need, like, the telescope and planetarium and the super advanced research in a minute. But, yeah, at the moment, I'm going to leave that. We'll just go with that one up there. I don't even know what that is. What is that? That's a disease clinic and a hot tub. Right, we'll get a hot tub. While they're still busy working on some other stuff, I want to put in a little bit of stuff like that and a bit of base like that. And then I want to have tile coming up here like this. It's going to go either side of this one. It's going to run all the way up there like that. And I'm going to do the same over on this side as well. That is going to run all the way down to there, like that. And then I'm going to want doors to be able to get through this bit. And I'm actually going to go with mechanized airlocks like that. Get some power out onto those bad boys so that we can... Where am I going to get power from? I mean, I've got the power line out this side, but honestly, that one's full, isn't it? Let's go conductive wire in there. Yeah, you're 2.04 watts. You're running on your limit there. That's 1.45. If I change this over a bit, I got 120 watts right there. I can take 3 of those off of there, and I can drop them onto that wire. So I got one of those in here. I got 10 watts at 240. I got that 120, and I got that 120 in there. And I don't use those machines anymore anyway, so I can deconstruct that building and I can deconstruct that building because I don't want to use those buildings anymore. I got printables in here. Choose a blueprint. Destructive, destructive, and destructive. I don't want destructive people coming in. Oxyfern seed. Print that and I'll put it into the compost bin. Oxyfern seed. Compost. There. Right, and I want power overlay, and then I want to get rid of this little bit of power, so we get rid of that one, and we get rid of that one, and then this lot, rest of that, that's fine. Got the light in there, that one's working, and quite frankly, I don't need to worry about any of the rest of it. So we've got the algae terrariums over there. So then I can go with the power and the conductive wire, and I can change this one over. So 2.04 kilowatts. This in here has got 1.21. So I can go and put 4 of these. I can put all 5 of these. Another kilowatt. It's not a kilowatt, sorry. That's 5. That's 600. Yeah, I can actually. I can put all of those right in there. So join that in there like that, and then go in here and get rid of that and that, and that should loop everything round. Now, that means I don't actually need the wire to be going up into the top like that, but quite frankly, I don't think it really matters. I got all the power in here. I just got to join those bits up in there, but that's fine. So power overlay you on here. Now that one, current potential load is 1,810 watts out of 2,000, and that means this load down here is considerably less. We wait for it. There we go. Current 1,440 maximum. Which means that I can go and take the power from there, and I can run it over, and I can use it on this. Now, this bit up here, we want to tidy that up a little. So let's go and have a ladder there, and a ladder there, and another one, and another one. And we're just going to sort of bring this back in. And really, I don't want these staggered like this. That one, I want to cancel that build. That one, I want to dig that out. There. And then I want to dig that right the way across over there and dig all of it off. Go for it. Dig everything off. Dig the whole lot out all the way through. I got no real reason to keep it now. Can just remove all of that all at once, and then we can go here into base. Now, metal tiles, they take 100 each. Mesh tiles, they take 100 each, but they are different, whereas the metal tiles, they are pure metals, which is much better. So if we go and take that bit in there, like that, and then I run the pure metals, and I'll run those in a line all the way along over there, like that. I'll take that right the way out to there. I got a lot of pure metals there, and this is all being built out of copper. I got lots of spare copper. And I'm also going to run it out this way like this, so that they're able to get backwards and forwards that much faster. It's going to be quite a handy thing for them to be able to run all the way through there, all, you know, at that kind of speed. Right, you... Oh, you're stuck. Yeah, that's not very helpful. You can reach... There was two of them there. They can reach the ladder, but they can't sort of do any more. That's just ridiculous, that is. Right, that is genuinely ridiculous. And I'll go and take that bit out up there as well. Okay. Things are looking up here. Things are definitely looking up. We can clear all of this. We've got a load of igneous rock in there. I've got a load of extra bits in here as well. I'll dig that one there out. Actually, I don't know that I need to even bother digging that one out. Just have another metal. Yeah, I can put a metal tile in there. I got digging that needs to happen in this side. They're digging all the way out over that side. We're putting in the ladders and the rocks and everything else that they could possibly need to put in. The only bit that I got missing is that ladder all the way up through there, which I will go and deal with in a second. We'll put that down there like that. And I'll put a ladder out there so that I'm covering that bit. Tile here. Mechanized airlock right in there. Gold amalgam. I probably want to be building these out of iron ore all the way down here. I've got lots of iron ore, and I've been digging up a load more, but the gold amalgam, I'm running a bit low on that. So we'll cancel that build in there, and then I'll go back and I'll go to the mechanized airlock, and I'll take iron ore, and I'll do it with that instead. I'll pop you in, and then I'll take a tile, and I'll drop that one in there. Then we're going to go and take power, and we're going to go with a conductive wire, and it's going to go here, down onto the floor, straight out across over here. And it's going to join into that wire down there, which is the one that was hooked up onto there, and now it's like spread right the way through exactly where I want it. Excellent. Good start all round. So that they are really, really busy in here. I'm really proud of them. I'm genuinely proud of my little dupes in here. That they're really starting to come together with their labours, and they're doing a fantastic job. We can't fault them for it, really. Look at how industrious these chaps are. Chaps and chapesses, I suppose. Boys and girls, ladies and germs. They're doing fantastic. That's all we really need to worry about. This up here, yeah, I'm just going to ignore that for the most part for a minute. Right, I've got the ladder heading up that way. I've also got more ladder coming down this way, so they're still working on that. And it's going to keep coming down through here. So I've got bits here, and then I've got bits out on this side. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to prioritize those. This up here doesn't matter at the moment. And neither does that. That's already built. But I'm going to prioritize that bit there, so that I can get this salt water that will sort of run into the middle we'll be able to hold on to that. Coming up here, that's outer space out there. Granite, igneous rock, mafic rock up there. So this is as high as we want to go on this. Well, I can go up to there. That's not going to be a problem. But we don't want to go up much further than that. Now, all the way... Well, never mind space. These dudes in here, they're doing fine. They're doing what they need to be doing in there, and I don't need to worry about them too much. They seem to be doing just fine. Let's go and check this. There's our water. I'm not quite... Oh, all of this liquid, this turned up here because the steam that was floating around this room has all now condensed and is come back down into here. So this whole room has cooled down. And I'm no longer using all of the thermoaquatuners either. I'm only using 3 of them right now, which should mean that I've also got a power supply, which is just fantastic. Things are really genuinely starting to look up. Like, we are actually starting to improve the base all the way through. I've got very little salt water left in here, but honestly, that doesn't matter to me at the moment. Still got 40 cycles before that erupts again. But we've got other bits we're working on now, as all of this, and that's sort of just coming down through. This is going to be separated out. I'm going to keep working on what I've been doing in here. We're going to put a line all the way down. You probably guessed already what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a straight line all the way down through, and then the salt water is just going to run down through here. And if I go and take anything else out, that's just going to be done somewhere different. So let's go to the base. Let's go to the tile. And zoom in a bit. There. Right, now we can see what we're doing. And I want to bring that one down to there like that. And then you, I want to take you up there like that. Right. So there's a load more. We've got a bit of igneous rock. We've got more igneous rock up here that needs to be delivered. And then there'll be bits in here. This is all going to go all the way up to the top. This up this side. Probably going to want to put a wall all the way down through here as well. But I'm not sure when I'm actually going to get to that. I've put this wall in here. That's where that needs to be. So this over this side, I essentially just want to bring that out like that. Now dig those through there. Well, at the moment, I will just dig that right the way through there like that. And they should be able to get through. I mean, it doesn't matter if I, like, drop these out. They should be able to dig through there and then get over to this, and then that water will run down here into this bit. Doesn't matter if it runs down over there. I'm expecting it to, because we're going to need to, like, pick that bit up, and then we can run that back in over this side as well. And everything will sort of drop into this little pillar down through here. Most of the water is already out of that bit. Well, it is up there. Down here is a little bit more of an issue. I need to try and get the water over there. And I've got to be a bit, because I want to get the salt water to come down to about this point and then take it over there. Not 100% sure how I'm going to do that. We'll figure something out. Now, I can get as much of the salt water out of the rest of the system as I can. And kind of, like, move everything over at the same time. I mean, they're coming out here and they're chucking everything down. We've got this bit here that's already been put in. And they've done a brilliant job with that. Absolutely fantastic. This is closed off a bit. Now, the other problem we've got is the carbon dioxide is a bit closed off. I've got loads of carbon dioxide over here. And I got some on there. You're not going to go for another 25 cycles. So we're going to need to bring power and bring out an air pump over this side and start pumping out carbon dioxide from here and moving it over to the other side. Now, I got massive carbon dioxide sort of sink over this side. And this is perfect. I want to grow the dust caps. They need a carbon dioxide environment. And then I've got some other stuff that is going to need carbon dioxide as well. But that's a little bit later on. That's essentially slicksters, the ones, they produce oil. And we need carbon dioxide for those. But they're less of a concern to me at the moment. I'm not really all that bothered about them. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to run a ladder here, and yeah, I want to run this in. I need to start doing some digging. Start doing a bit more digging, and we're going to put some of this in here. So we'll just go with generalized digging at the moment. That's just about done in there now. So I want to go and bring that out by 2. And I'm going to have to just basically do it out like this. So if I do that to start with, and this is just going to mark out where everything goes. Like that. And that should allow me to get most of the way over where I want to go. There. 1, 2. 1, 2. Like that. Right. It's most of the way where I want to go, but it's not quite. I've got a little bit of salt water left over here, essentially. Doing it in 2s might work. I guess we could try going for a 3 instead. So then we got 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. This leaves bigger bits of like water behind, unfortunately, which is not quite so good. 2, 3. Right, so now I'm going to start doing it like this. I'm going to take 3s like this all the way across. There's still not an ideal situation. There. I'm just going to bring that over under there. That's as far as I need to go. And then this bit over here, we'll just level that off, I guess. And I'll just do it over to there, like that. So I've got like a double line. I can ignore that. Up there, ignore that. This I won't ignore. That's going to need to be 4 high. So I'll go back into my digging in here. I've got some dig requests in there. This one's now run dry. So all I need to do now is sort of start bringing this in. I want to go a 3 by 3 above each of these little blocks that I've gone and made. Should be fairly easy. I just do it like that. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm opening out the water from those other bits. See? Like that. And this is going to let me have a line all the way through here where that can come through. Then I need to like get that bit of water out. So I need them to finish building this all the way down to here, and then I've got a little tiny bit of water that's going to be left. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring that up like that. And then I'm going to take the ladder in here, and I'm going to drop that down by a couple of squares just there for a minute. Actually do that. 2 more squares right there. So just going to take it down to the bottom of what currently exists, and then we can build a little collection pool off here, which will take everything out of there. And this side can melt, this side can melt, and the salt water is just going to drop straight down through there and bypass us completely. And that's what I'm after on this. I don't want salt water in this bit. Sorry, I don't want other water in this bit. Just want the salt water, and then that's going to be pumped up to the top. As things stand at the moment, I've got no need for salt. Don't need any salt at all. So I can just generally ignore it. You have now completely run dry, which is a little bit unfortunate. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. I got another printable. Let me check printables a minute. What do we got? What are we going to have? This is a snazzy suit, an arbor acorn. What if I should give some increase? Well, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for a little while. We need to let the replicants rest. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And I am just going to drag out this farewell just a tiny little bit, just so that there is enough space and time on the screen to put up a couple lots of you absolutely wonderful supporters of the channel. You should be seeing some of your names coming up now. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.